Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's a nice piece of hair I got sticking up there. How's everybody doing? When you get here, say hello. Facebook doesn't always show me comments. So when you get here, say hi. And I'm going to try and have things going on over here. Good. I see somebody. All right, when you get here, say hi. See if I can see the comments. My name is Laura, and I'm a Norix consultant, and I want to thank Tracy for inviting us and getting us all put together here, okay? Yay! All right, so we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, okay? We are going to flip the script on cleaning. Who hates cleaning? Right? Cleaning, what's cleaning? Why do we have to clean? Who decided we have to do it anyway, right? So we are going to make it fun. I'm going to show you how to clean fun. We're going to make it fun. We are going to make it easier, safer, better, okay, than you ever thought it was. Anybody ever feel like you have to clean twice? Anybody? I sometimes feel like I have to clean twice, right? I spray the surface, wipe it off with a paper towel, and then spray it again. Well, I'm going to show you why we might not have to clean twice. And if you're having as much fun as I'm having, before we're done, say sparkle, and you can pick a bag with some fun stuff in there for you and host a party like this one. All right. So thank you, Tracy, for having us all. When you guys get here, say hi so I know that you're here, and we'll have some fun interaction in the group. So let me know. So what do you use to clean now? So let's say we've got to clean your kitchen countertop. It's goopy and you're about to fix dinner. What are you using to clean that? Okay, so just drop that in the comments. I have lots of questions for you guys. Did you know it's Earth Week? Earth Week, lots of fun. All right, so I'm going to show you what I now use to clean my countertops. All right, so this is my Enviro cloth and this is my window cloth. And these guys are my best friends, right? Okay, they're not my best friends, but I'm not like telling them stuff. But they are my number one and number two can't clean without things. All right, I'm going to tell you, you're like, okay, Laura, that just looks like a cloth that you're cleaning with. What makes it special? Okay, so this is a regular old microfiber cloth. Okay, and then this is my microfiber cloth. I know you can't see them, but you can kind of, if we were together, I would pass these around the room so you could feel the difference. So this one, you can pretty much see through. It's pretty thin. And this one, you're not going to see through because it's super dense. Okay, so what's that have to do with anything? Well, first of all, it's dense, so it's going to pick up more stuff. Okay. So this is going to pick up less stuff. Okay, now to be considered microfiber, do you have microfiber anything? I hadn't heard much about microfiber before I did this. So to be considered microfiber, it has to be 1/6 of a human hair. You're like, what does that even mean, Laura? That's just weird. So this is some yarn I have. Okay, so you can see that the yarn has fibers, and then each of those fibers have smaller fibers. It's true. So, ours is 1/200th of a human hair. I know. Did you think you were going to get all this information from me? Okay, so what that means is when they weave it all together to make the big string of yarn, which is bunches and bunches and bunches of fibers, right? They weave it all together. It has little pockets in it. So when you go by and you pick up stuff, your dirt gets trapped and captured in those pockets. That's a good thing. Dirt, germs, and bacteria. We want that trapped in the pockets because that means it's not on your surface. Okay? All right. So we're going to do a little experiment. Who loves cleaning windows and mirrors? Everybody, right? No, I hated it. Hated it. I remember my husband going, are you going to do the windows in the house? And I was like, all right, listen, I know we haven't been married that long. But I don't do windows. And so then I would feel bad about it. And then the windows did look pretty junky. And so I'd buy a case of paper towels, a couple jugs of the spray stuff, and I'd spray and I'd wipe and I'd spray and I'd wipe. And then I had to do the outside. Okay? So, and it was an all-day event, and there was a lot of trash, and there was a lot of things being wasted. But I'm going to show you good. I already have this one wet. So this is, by the way, the new spring one. Okay? Do you like pink? It's just a little secret between you and me. I love pink. All right, so I am going to take, this is a like Vaseline kind of product. If you have any questions, I want you to type them in the thing. I'm trying to see if anybody's talking to me. All right, so I just put that on the window. Why is that, or the mirror? Why is that important? So I'm just fast tracking what would take your dog, you know, a couple of minutes to do. Or your kid with the jelly fingers, a few minutes to do. All right, so now I'm going to take my wet EnviroCloth. Sorry about the glare. I'm going to take this, all right, and wipe it right off. You're like, what? Right? All right, so can you see that? All right, now I'm going to take my dry window cloth. And can you see how nice and shiny? I'm trying not to get the light back in your eyes. How nice and shiny that is, right? I'm going to do the whole thing so you can see there's not going to be any streaks when I'm done. I know it's a little streaky at the top there, but there won't be. So all these, and this is a star-shaped weave. That's important too, because it just goes to town picking up all the stuff. And I'm going to take the window cloth. Dun, dun, dun. You guys, I love it. Okay, and if there's a streak, I see one up there, you're just going to go back and wipe it. And we'll get rid of that. I just want to know how quickly you could have done that with, you know, your spray and your paper towels. And also, something I forget that I hated about paper towels was paper towel lint. So that would be also everywhere. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. So, if you have like the toothpaste or anything on the mirror, if you get out of the shower and you just want to do the mirror, it's already nice and wet. You just fold this bad boy up and run it over top. You could do this one wet, but then you need something to dry behind it. So I always do, this one's wet, right? And then this one's my shiny cloth. I'll show you on the stainless steel fridge too. So does anybody have stainless steel appliances? They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Okay, I got some good fingerprints underneath. We do not have small children, you guys. I'm just this messy, okay? So I'm going to wipe it. And then there's a bunch of water on here. And then I'm going to just wipe it again. So when I wipe it the second time, I'm really just getting the water off so it doesn't leave watermarks. But also, I am shining the surface. Okay? All right, so here we go. So what is your least favorite thing to clean in your house? Tell me that. Okay, you know what we haven't talked about? Silver. So there's silver in the cloth. And what's important about that is, and the silver's in the cloth forever and ever, and it's never going to go away because it's in here like cream and coffee. So when they make the yarn, the silver is part of the yarn. You get fingerprints right in here. So I just go like that, and then I go like that. Microwave is another wonderful thing. So the great thing about the silver is it's antimicrobial. So when you're picking up germs and yucky things and you trap them away in the cloth, you ever pick up a stinky cloth? Well, the reason it stinks is the bacteria that's growing in it. True story. Okay. So we're going to get rid of that as a thing. And so your cloths are not going to stink. So that is awesome. Do you ever do that inside of your microwave? I don't know. I used to do, I don't think mine's that dirty, you guys, to share with you. But I used to literally like, heat up a thing of water. I've heated up the sponge and burned myself. That was a fun one. Heated up vinegar. That one was good too. So, all right. I want to, oh, there we go. I can see Katie's comments. Thank you, Katie. All right, I can see them on the computer. Clean the whole house. The silver is, in fact, a beautiful thing. And they actually, oh, yay! All right, Katie, you get to pick a bag. And these will go fast. So I've got sort of like teal with polka dots, navy with polka dots, silver. So you get to pick whichever one you want. You get all the freebies in there, plus whatever. I always mail you a handful of things too. So that's going to be fun. All right. And then you and me will pick a date on the calendar. All right. So is anybody, what do you use for detergent? I use, did I not bring it? Oh, for a second, I thought I didn't bring it. So this is my Powerzyme, and it is awesome and amazing. Okay. We're cleaning with just enzymes. All right. So I'm going to show you this. We're going to put it in the cup. Okay. We're going to clean with just enzymes. And then I have just a little bit left of, someone volunteered me some leftover blue detergent. So I was like, all right. We don't need much of the blue. It's stinky. All right. Oof, it's stinky. All right. So do you know that the blue is called an optical brightener? And they put it in your laundry detergent to basically trick you into thinking that your laundry detergent has gotten your clothing whiter than it has. I feel like I don't have enough blue stuff in here, but that's okay. It's going to do the trick. So we got the blue and we got my white. So this is going to be clear when we're done. This is going to be blue and maybe brown when we're done. Let's see what happens. So Katie's having a party because her wish list is already this big. And if your wish list is that big, I have presents. She said I get to surprise her with a present. I'm very excited about that because I've got some Earth Day specials that I have not had arrive to me yet. So, all right. So, all right. We've got our 2 things of detergent. And I want to show you guys, so free and clear of the Powerzyme detergent. Let me tell you my story. So we came out with the Powerzyme detergent about 2 years ago. And we had the Ultra Power Plus, which is great. And it's free and clear and it's soap-based. And I used it and I loved it. And you can use it on everything. So it's awesome. So here's the thing, though, about the Powerzyme. I eat and stuff lands here. Anybody else? Let me tell you, Tracy, those beautiful lamb things that you guys had at the bar over the weekend, yeah, I would have worn them. But with Powerzyme, I would have gotten them out. Okay? So that's the thing. So I had this favorite shirt. My husband goes, finally, at the end of the year, whatever, right before that detergent came out, he's like, just throw the shirt away. I'll buy you another shirt. What shirt do you want? And I was like, but it's my favorite shirt. It fits just right and it's super soft and I really love it, And so I was like, that's fine. I'll just wear it to bed. So I'd come home from work. I'd get out of my work clothes. I'd throw on my favorite shirt and walk around the house in my favorite shirt, right? Well, lo and behold, we come out with the Powerzyme. And if I had known it was going to go so well, I would have taken before and afters. The shirt has a few pics in it because now it's like 4 years old. Still my favorite shirt. No stains down the front of it, you guys. They all came out. I got Sharpie out of a sweatshirt. Yep, because I opened a Sharpie at a party, and I was like, check out what I could do with the Sharpie. And, of course, I write on the tile and my shirt inadvertently because I'm just like that. Oh, this is iodine. So this is just a little chemical reaction, fun science experiments. Did I mention that we were going to have fun? This is so much fun. All right, do you see that it's still white? All right, now I'm going to take the iodine and my bluing detergent. It doesn't do anything. In fact, if I had more blue, it would be brown. All right, so it doesn't do anything. Also, the blue has a ton of fragrance in it. Fillers, stuff that isn't necessarily great for you or for your skin. Skincare starts in the laundry room. All right, we'll get back to that. So this cleans with enzymes that gets rid of the proteins in your clothes, fats, so protease, amylase, lipase, and mayonnaise. I know, it sounds like mayonnaise, but it's mayonnaise. And that is for sticky stuff. Sticky stuff? Yes. Because amylase is for starches and lipase is for fats and protease is for proteins. It's actually, there's another one, but the protease and something else makes that. But anyways, that's how I can remember it. All right, so I haven't even shown you guys the best part yet. Okay, I may have done this on a video that I preloaded in the party. I'm pretty sure, but it's always, this is a good one, and it's always good to see it again. So this is a black plate, and I like the black plate because my glow-in-the-dark stuff shows up real nice. Okay, right? So nothing's on here. I just wiped it off with my cloth and water. So we are cleaning with, by the way, only water. Is anybody's mind blown if once you get these 2 cloths and you go home and you wipe the countertop and you're like, it's not sticky. There aren't any streaks on it. I'm like, seriously, you guys, I'm like, what? And I'm like, what? And my mind is like blown. I'm obsessed. Obsessed. I was late for work for the first little while because I would just come in here and wipe off this countertop. And it was so pretty. And then I'd wipe it. And then I'd accidentally get something on it. And I was like, nope, gotta clean it again because it was so pretty. Okay. But But before, I was like, it's a sticky hot mess with streaks all over it, whatever. So I was literally obsessed for a little while with my countertop. But we had just redone the kitchen, and right before COVID, we redid the kitchen, and I love this countertop. And I was like, oh, this is Glow Germ. I'm sorry, I digress. So this is Glow Germ. This is simulated germs. All right. So what's great about this Glow Germ is, oh, have you used these to clean stuff up? I'm going to show you just how effective these are. So we're going to take one of our handy dandy disinfectant wipes. Okay. I'm going to clean this plate. Now, I don't know about you guys, but these were pricey. And my kids, when they would come out before school shopping and they were on sale, I'd buy 2, 3, 3-packs, right? I was like, I'm rich. I got lots of wipes. Life is good. I can clean anything. Life is good, right? Right? So I got to swipe away my comments. So can you see that I took all the germs, the nice glowy germ stuff, and I did that? So now I'm going to take my EnviroCloth with just water and the cloth. And you guys, dun, dun, dun. Okay, so well, I would get these and I'd be like, these are expensive, so I'm going to go wipe another surface with it. Right? Did I wipe anything off? I think I just moved some stuff around. I definitely cleaned up my line. That's gone. I think my lighting's really hard today. I feel like my lighting's hard. But basically, I just moved those germs back around. So I'm going to do that one better. So I'm going to take my EnviroCloth. I'm going to wipe the whole plate clean. By the way, also make sure you look for my chicken video. So got my whole plate nice and clean, right? With the EnviroCloth. You can see that my whole plate is nice and clean. And then I'm going to take my chemical cloth here. I think I got the right side with the chemicals on it. Oh yeah, I do. With the germs on it. And I brought all my germs back. I need 3 hands for this demo, so I can show you each and every time that I do it. But every time I do it, I keep picking up, by the way, the same side of the EnviroCloth, because once it's in this cloth, it's in this cloth. So the cloth still glows. You can see that I picked up the glowy germ stuff, but it's not on the plate. So it's off of the plate and it's in the cloth. But here, it's still here, and so it goes back on the plate over and over and over again. But here I could pick it up again and again and again, and it's going to clean it up again and again and again. Once it's in the cloth, it's in the cloth. That's what those pockets are for. And then once I picked up dirt and bacteria in the cloth, it's going to stay there, and it's not going to have another life cycle. So essentially, it doesn't make any friends, and it dies. So the bacteria is of no consequence. I go to church with a lady who used to be a, what do you call it? Microbiologist? I think that's what she was. And I remember asking her about McDonald's Playland. Yeah. So basically, anyways, something about if the bacteria sits alone long enough, it isn't allowed to multiply, it just dies. But anyway, that's it. That's what she had explained to me, and I can't remember how that, I did not do that well. I don't remember how that actually translated to McDonald's Playland, because it should be multiplying like crazy on that thing. Anyways, so we rinse this out, and you're just going to hang it up, and the silver's going to go to work, not letting any bacteria multiply. And I keep thinking I'm going to get myself some water to drink. Right? I know. Really awesome, right? And so part of the difference between this and the other, I know, the wipes. I can't with the wipes. They're smelly, they're yucky. Also, even if you loved them, you're throwing them away every single time. So they're a disposable item. So what if you never had to buy them again, and you could just, so here's the thing with the claws. These are guaranteed for 2 years, up to 500 washes, but I promise if you take good care of them, they last you so much longer. You guys have a stack of these things. Every color that has been since I signed up. So quite a few of these are very, very, very old. I have in the bathroom ones that are like almost 6 years old. So yeah, so I have a problem. I have a problem. Have we met? I have a Norwex problem. So yeah, so I get a discount on everything I get. So when the new stuff comes out, I have a problem. In fact, I'm going to show you guys the Earth Day stuff. It's going to be this color. Oh. All right. So silver's in all the cloths. So this was like basically the starter, right? This is how the company started, with this cloth and wiping things off and silver, and it was like magical, right? And then they got the window cloth, so now we're cleaning windows and we're cleaning shiny things, and life is good, right? Then we need to dust. So let's talk about dusting for a minute. By the way, these are the 2 cloths you must have. I'm going to show you the 5 things you have to have, and then we'll go off of that. I did bring all my other experiments with me. So laundry detergent was 3. We're going to do dusting is going to be 4. So this is my dusting mitt, okay? Does anybody have, that's how you stack of body cloths look. I love them. So they also have silver in them, so you won't have a stinky body cloth. That said, that probably is the thing that is at the most risk, because I always am throwing mine in a pile, and also like we put makeup on it and we're washing our bodies with it. But anyways, but I'm gonna, before this party's over, not tonight, but you know, in the next couple of days, I'm gonna show you how to deep clean your cloths too. And then I will be sending you a reminder message via text, and it's going to say like, is it time to clean your cloths, la 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 la, and remind you how to do it. Okay, All right, so, oh, this works on static electricity. Anybody ever comb your hair and then you hang a balloon on the wall? So we're going to dust with static electricity. So I just rub my hand on it maniacally. All right, the draft starts at 8. I work with men, and so 2 guys, and they are crazy Browns fans, and they're like all day today. Well, actually all week we've had the countdown to the draft on the TV, and I'm just like, you guys are killing me. So today, you know, you can schedule text to come out of your phone. We can on the iPhone. So I message them every hour on the hour how much time is left. I set that up last night. It was a good time. So at one point he looks over at me and goes, you know where you're near your phone. How'd you do that? And I go, you like to know. All right, so I've got some flour. Yes, so if I come to your house and I did this live and in person, you wouldn't have to leave me a dusty mess. I would show you, I'd bring my flour. So what's great about the dusting is you're going to pick up as much as the cloth can handle, okay? And then if it's full, it probably needs to be washed. My cloth might need to be washed. You can flip it over. See, I'm not done with that job yet. I'm going to flip it over, okay? Got some more. What's great is the dust is not going to blow around and get in your face. You can pick up your knickknacks with the dusting mitt. Table that, you know, we thought, oh, we're going to buy this nice dark wood. It's really pretty. And I have to dust this thing, like it or not, like once a week. So I like to show it because I call this cleaning with friends. By the way, if you want to clean with your own group of friends, let me know. I'll tell you how to sign up. Ta-da! So I cleaned the table and no dust is falling out all over your face. So that's fun. And then the rubber brush is something I like to clean off my dusting mitt with. So what's great about this is, and I'll show you this right here. So I'm going to take my rubber brush, and I would do this over the trash can, and I'm going to get rid of my flour and then my dust, right? And obviously it's not getting everything out, right? But it's going to get some of it out so I can continue doing my cleaning job. And then, where's my EnviroCloth? Here we go. So if I made a mess or anything like that, I'm just going to come over and I'm going to get it up with this. Ta-da! And I can rinse this out and hang it up and go again. This might need to go in the washing machine. I'm not buying something again and again. And by the way, if you need something for high places, I have a wand for that. Okay? This works on your high places and your low places. And this is great. And again, you're going to take it off and throw it in the washing machine. Throw it in the washing machine. Wash it and put it back on and use it again. And you don't have to, and you can bend it so you can do the ceiling fan or around whatever you need to, and then you can straighten it back out. I had a lady message me the other day. She's like, I can't get mine to straighten back out. But yeah, I love it. And you can get up high and down low. I never thought about getting down low, but I don't have hardwood floors everywhere. And so I have one of my customers was telling me that she does it between basically her couch and the hardwood floor. She kind of goes around with the wand and gets down there. And I was like, that's kind of genius, you know? So it's sort of like an in-between mopping your hardwood floor sort of a thing. So yeah, so I can get up here on top of the fridge. Right? I could get alongside. I could get on the floor down here if I want to. Okay. Oh, there's plenty. Oh, I got plenty of stuff. Look at that. That was a good show. Good show, good show. And again, in between, I'm just going to take it to the trash can and I'm going to brush this off right here. And then I can throw it in the washing machine. But like if I've got lots to do, I'm going to do this and then continue cleaning and then go back to work. Okay? And then when I'm all done for the day, I'll throw this in the washing machine. Okay, by the way, I see a few new people showed up. Hi, Amanda. You'll have that. That's funny. I see Amanda, and I see Katie, and I see Tracy, and it tells me there's more people than that on. But anyway, if your wish list is getting really long and you want to have fun with me cleaning at your place, we could do a Facebook party just like this, and you get to pick a bag. Just say sparkle. Sparkle. All right, what's next? And Tracy's already had some sales in the party. I did thank her inside that post, but I will make a post special for Christy, I think it was. All right. I did my dusting. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's talk about notepads. I need a Sharpie. Here's a Sharpie. Okay, so my average host earns, what do you think? Let me think, at least 100 to 200 in free product. Some earn more. Some earn, so if you have a $1,000 party, that's $250 plus whatever I've gifted you, plus you get freebies in the bag. And I'm going to show you what Norwex is going to gift you. All right. And then I make on a $1,000 party, $350. Right? So if I have a couple of those a month, just saying. So does your family need for you to have anything extra happening? Let me know. I can help you with that. All right, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to get this off of my tile. Let's try my EnviroCloth. I mean, it does an okay job. But what if I had a job where the EnviroCloth just wasn't going to cut it? I might need my little elbow grease in a jar. Somebody had commented about the cleaning paste. So I'm going to show you real quick how I'm going to use the cleaning paste to get the Sharpie off. I love to use this on my glass top stove to clean it. And also in the oven, I've used it in my oven to clean it. My stainless steel sink. Rusty places. Anybody have hard water that's orangey? Rusty places in your bathroom. Okay. So I'm just going to get that marker right off of my tile here. I can also do a Zoom party if you have a bunch of friends who aren't on Facebook. So consider that. And I do in-home. But during the week, I really do love doing Facebook because it makes me more flexible. I can, be running around, go to the grocery store, come home, and be like, oh, I have a party. So, but I could totally do lots of different things. So now I'm gonna rinse this off, and you're like, oh my gosh, Laura, you cleaned up the black Sharpie. So you're gonna take your cloth and you're gonna zhuzh it under the water here, and it's gonna help get it off. Okay. Where's mine? And then I keep a little bit of laundry detergent right here. This is one of my Tip Tuesday hacks. Keep a little sprinkle of laundry detergent. And I do this in the bathroom too. If you're taking off your mascara and you got mascara on your body and face cloth, you're just going to do this and it's going to pretty much come right out. And then you can rinse it out under the water and the mascara is all gone. So you guys, these cloths will last you a really long time. They're incredibly durable. I love, love, love them. So we just kind of laundered it right there. And I got the Sharpie out. And if you have any stubborn stuff, the stain remover is amazing. So yeah, if you've got any stubborn stains, it works on the enzymes. We have a lot of enzyme-based cleaners. Not a lot of chemicals, You could do with this much enzyme what it takes this much chemical to do. Okay? Also, you could throw this stuff away and it's safe for your waterway. The chemicals, not so much. They don't tell you that up front. But I bet it's about in the back of the bottle somewhere. All right. Okay, so those were my 5 things to replace 80% of the chemicals in your home. So, does anybody want some more fun? Because we're in the kitchen. So, I wanted to talk about kitchen towels because it's Earth Week and we have some new ones. And I wasn't able to get my hands on them already because they just came out yesterday. Once I get a red jacket, I get products early. But anyway, now I just get them with you guys for the most part. So this is a forest green color. I don't know how good it shows up on screen, but it's a, do you see it against my shirt though? Okay. So we have, this is an EnviroCloth, but we've got a kitchen towel and a kitchen cloth in this color for Earth Day. Apparently it's limited time they're offering it. I don't know if it's going to roll back around at a different time, this color, but sometimes they do that, but we'll see. For now, it's Earth Day green. But this is our kitchen towel. This is, by the way, 25 point something inches long. I'm not sure how many centimeters it is, but by 32, 34, I don't know. But anyways, so it's a little over 2 feet, which is really nice if you're doing the dishes. It's like the whole length of my counter from the backsplash to the end. Okay, so that's really nice. And then this is a kitchen cloth. And I bring these to show you because all of our kitchen towels have a complimentary cloth. Some people love this size. Some people love this size. I typically buy both because I'm showing them. But anyways, so yeah, they're both available in this green right now. And then also a 3-pack of counter cloths. So I'm going to show you guys these in just a second. But what's great, has silver in it. Silver. So literally the color doesn't matter. I love colors. But it has silver in them. And what's great about that is when you're washing your dishes, does anybody hand wash a lot of dishes? I don't know. I hand wash some. I don't hand wash some. But when I dry them, I never run the drying cycle on my dishwasher because that costs money, right? So when I get them out and I'm drying them, I'm getting off anything I might have missed, the little water droplets. There's no bacteria on my dishes because you're picking up 99% of the bacteria off of your surface with your cloth. And this has backlock in it, which is our registered trademark name for the silver. Okay, so it has the silver in it, which means no bacteria is going to grow in here. So no stinky kitchen towels, which is something my husband and I used to fight about all the time. I'd be like, this towel stinks. And he'd go, that's clean. And I go, it stinks. Because he does laundry. He's the laundry guy. He loves to do laundry. It's OCD. It calms him. Which is great for him. Great for me because I got piles everywhere. Right? And he cleans up my piles. It's calming. All right. So we got the counter cloths come in a 3-pack. So I just grabbed 3. So you would get 3 in the green if that was something you wanted. Some people are in love with all the colors. So whatever works for you, I'm happy with. But I did want to share that as that's something that's happening today. And I was doing like a kitchen focused sort of thing. So these, you'll notice, so they come 6 in a house. So if you order the house, you can order it all vanilla or all of the black. But they come 6 to a house. I actually have 9 in here because I threw the red in for, Valentine's Day. We can probably get rid of it for now. It's been a while. I'm just lazy. But so it comes like 6 in the house. And what's great is these are your paper towel replacements. They were made to be the size of a select a size paper towel. Okay. Well, thank you. So these are the select a size paper towel, and they have thirsty pockets. You see that they're woven like this. So this will hold 1/3 of a cup of water. So I'll show you guys that really quick. So I did this at my daughter's house, and her claws were not nice and clean. So then I had to clean her claws. So that was funny. I'm like, girlfriend, we got to clean your claws. Oh, must the rain maybe stopped. It was trying to be a thunderstorm. Okay, so here's my cup of water. That's 1/3 of a cup. Oopsie. Squish some. But anyway, we're going to try and pick it up. Sorry, I'm trying so you guys can see. I should pour it in a glass. But anyway, ta-da. We're going to get it all out of there. Doo-doo-doo. So I got 1/3 of a cup of water in there. And what's important about this is it's going to pick up all your messes. Okay. So this is awesome for all. So anything that spills or whatever, you're going to grab this and pick it up. And then you rinse it out and you can hang it right over this cute little house like so. Anyway, because it's Earth Week, we're talking a lot about paper towels and how we can reduce our paper towels. But I'm going to tell you guys, just using the EnviroCloth and window cloth on like cleaning my countertop and cleaning my glass and doing the windows and doing the mirrors was like a game changer. I totally cut my paper towel habit in half. I was a 2-roll a week. I would grab a 2-pack every time I went to the store. And if somehow by week 4 I didn't need a 2-pack, then yay me. But yeah, basically every week I just grabbed 2 paper towels, like at Aldi, you know, they have the 2-pack, and I just roll through the store and grab my 2-pack of paper towels and keep rolling. So I don't buy any paper towels anymore, you guys. 0 paper towels. I know your mind is blown, but just imagine if you threw away less stuff, you're spending less money going to the store and picking up those things, which at the first it doesn't seem like it makes a difference, and then it does. So, all right, let me see. By the way, who's had fun tonight? Does anybody have fun? Has your wish list grown? Do you think you can have some fun cleaning? All right, let's talk about. Taco Bout. My one girlfriend says Taco Bout all the time. I posted this sheet. It's in the posts that are coming up after the party. And this says what all Norwex gives you. So Tracey is going to earn 25%. Well, 20 to 25. I think goes up to 25 when you get to 1,000. But anyways, 20% of her sales, because Katie said sparkle and is going to pick a date next month. Okay. So, and I posted the May specials too, by the way, but this is April. And so for April, at $500 in sales, you get $100 free to spend however you please. So automatically, by the way, Norwex never takes money from you. You automatically get some portion of your sales to spend, which is awesome. Then you get gifts from them. So this month it's these tea towels, which are super cute. By the way, still have silver in them. They're a waffle weave towel and a 5-pack of the EnviroCloths. I love this because if you have the EnviroCloth and window cloth set, you can have these for other places like the potty. You should see my mother-in-law. I went and cleaned her potty. And she was like, did you use the EnviroCloth that I use for everything in there? And I was like, yeah, because I do that glow germ thing. And I was like, because the germs don't transfer. And she's like, now I need another one. And I was like, that's fine, because it's me, and I'll get you another one. So I took those home, and I got her a different set. And then I took her one of these to go buy the potties. So these are little bitty, little squares. But what's nice is you can wipe down the potty. And they come in different colors. I love waffle silver. You are cracking me up. Okay. And then at $1,000, you get a squeegee, which I have not actually used this yet. I'll just be honest. I don't know that I have much I can squeegee in my world. And then this is a 2-pack of, these are scrubby on one side and the EnviroCloth on the other, which again, this is going to have the silver in it. And it's scrubby on one side, so you can scrub all the yucky things with this. So that's awesome. All right. And then my new host, which you guys would both be, they have a little bonus gift at the end, which is this guy and samples of the laundry detergent. So that's awesome. Okay. I just wanted to share that because Norwex is a most generous company when it comes to those things. Waffle silver. You're cracking me up. All right, you guys. I will post a video again about the mop. I think I posted it yesterday, but I'd like to follow up with that one and the chicken because people don't always scroll back. I'll do that one and the chicken and the glow germ. You guys have been a lot of fun. I try to keep it to 30 minutes, but I ran over to 45. So I hope you guys are having a great evening. I also will post a cart that's preloaded. Okay, so everything we talked about tonight, and then probably a couple extra, I don't know. Anyway, so you could take out anything you want to take out. Okay? All right, you guys, have a great night. Thank you so much. All right, Katie, I will get with you on a date that you want to have a party. All right, bye.